MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Patrick Corbin will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery. This guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour. Slider, without a doubt, his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out. He can shut any team down.
Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He will lead this one off today. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. Here it comes on 1-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Jeff Mcneil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin, just a 1-for-12 career line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Running hard, he's digging for second. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside to Parker.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonzo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. And a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats. From the belt, the pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. From the stretch.
2-1.
Ground ball foul down the left side. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
From the belt, the pitch. Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off, but called to strike. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hit out towards second. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and that gives the Mets a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Roll. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Cano. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. As a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
One and 0. Here it is.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw is wild, and he gets away. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
One and two to Dominic Smith. Davis at second. Cano on at first with 2 down. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mets lead it 2-0. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
In now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Washington, the shortstop.
Now here's the pitch.
Turner. Ball 1, no strike.
These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Turner sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He could put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Nimmo is right there, 1 down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Eaton.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Two and 0 to the National center fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. Set to deliver on 3-0. And that's in there, 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
3-2.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch.
That's outside.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. In there, and it's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. high in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Soto.
So striding in, Juan Soto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Two out with the man at first. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2 down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive to center field, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Suzuki.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Here it is. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the former top prospect Ahmed Rosario. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Rosario, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Two pitches fouled away. Now here's the pitch.
3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Kendrick. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Steven Matz.
So the base is empty here with one away, and the pitcher steps in next. It'll be Steven Matz. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Two and oh.
No strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
One out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball three.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Into the box now, Brandon Nimmo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So digging in now, Starlin Castro. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
The third baseman, Starlin.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Castro.
A ball and no strikes. Castro, a former Miami Marlin, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
2-1. bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting it, the right fielder, Eric.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Yep, 1-1.
Thames behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Patrick Corbin. As he'll take a look at ball 1. That misses, 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Cano towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Wackney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Jeff McNeil, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. McNeil, a 27-year-old. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
So here's Pete Alonzo as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. comes set. Now the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Eaton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Digging in now, Wilson Ramos hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Three and 0 now.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The 3-0 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now in the box, Robinson Cano. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
One and 0 count. The pitch.
2 balls. No.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3 and 0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Three and 1. Here it is.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
The left fielder.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box now, Dominic Smith hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 3 and the Nats 1. Back to the top of the order now, and into bat is Trey Turner.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Davis grabs it cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And he misses again, 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
Got a full count.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's Cano now at second, right to him, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
In now for Washington, Howie Kendrick, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Mets 3 and the Nats 1. Next up for New York, Ahmed Rosario. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A high fastball is in there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the two top speeds thus far. So one away here with the bases empty. And the pitcher steps in next. It'll be Steven Matz. First offering on its way.
That's the
Ball one.
Count 1-0.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball two.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Turner is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets as the lead remains 3-1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Leading off the inning, Juan Soto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get some.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move, and this will bang up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Zimmerman is on his way home. And this throw gets away from him. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
So here's Starlin Castro. On a line, that's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So now to the plate, Eric Thames. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. And their runners at the corners now. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
One and 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Patrick Corbin, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. One for the Nats on the Suzuki double. We're through 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. So here's Jeff McNeil. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 6.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alonzo.
Striding into the box, Pete Alonso, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken. Strike 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Full count, 3-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another full count pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate now, J.D. Davis. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Here now is Trey Turner.
Leading off for the Nationals, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Smith is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 2, Eaton.
Adam Eaton digging in next. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Striding in once again, Howie Kendrick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They're down 3-2. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It was a walk in his last trip.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
First offering on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Ramos. A 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit in the air to center field. Eaton is under it. 1 down.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. First pitch coming. Here it is. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Right fielder looking up, and that's a home run into the top tank. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Austin Voth, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 50, Austin.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Steven Matz. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that misses 1-1. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5. Now 5-2 New York. Robert Gesellman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Leading off the inning, Juan Soto. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. Smith has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Zimmerman. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Slow roller left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The catcher, number 28, Suzuki.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. From the stretch, and that swung on and missed for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run home run off the bat of Kurt Suzuki. 4th home run here in the early going. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
You could tell by the sound of that one off the bat that was going a long way.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Justin Wilson
comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, man. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Into the box, Eric Thames, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Asdrubal Cabrera will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Softly hit out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Mets 5 and the Nationals 4. Daniel Hudson is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Daniel Hudson.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Brandon Nimmo.
He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. Into the second deck and gone. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, and it's now 6-4.
Wow, you don't see this very often. There aren't very many pitchers that are good hitters, and sometimes you take a pitcher for granted. You just want to lay one in there. Mistake, because this guy just took him deep.
Now batting, number 6.
So now to the plate, Jeff Mcneil, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonzo.
At the plate, Pete Alonso. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Shoots this one over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next to the bat, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Get up and stretch. Full half of the 7th coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Nationals 4. Jerry's Familia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jerry Familia.
Stepping up now, Trey Turner. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
1 away now. Here's Adam Eaton. Now the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Now back, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. On the ground to short. Could this be two? The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail it here 6-4. Wander Suero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
Ready to begin the eighth. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Robinson Cano the next to dig in, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0 home.
Hey.
Outside, 2-1. One out, nobody on. To third. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They still lead it 6-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dylan Betances will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jake Marisnick will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So next will be the 4 hole for the Nationals, Juan Soto. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Runs that slurve of his inside, and it's 2-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two and 0. Here it is.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The count now at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field.
Looking up is Nimmo.
And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here by Suzuki as he set down on strikes for the second out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
At the plate, Starlin Castro, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Three and 0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, right fielder
Seth Lugo enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 67.
Eric Thames will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Nationals 5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Hunter Strickland will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Victor Robles is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing right field and batting 9,
All set to start the 9th in this one. Ready for another shot now. Ahmed Rosario. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And now a pitch on the way. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Weak grounder down the line at third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back, left fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Settling in now, Jake Marisnick. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Strickland has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. 1 swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
No, inside.
2 out, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Jeff Mcneil would be next if they can keep this inning alive. That's on the outer edge, 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Striding in now for the Nats, Victor Robles. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz.
The right fielder, Victor Robles.
First offering on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Hey, tip your hat to the batter right there. Most guys in this situation want to be the hero, want to stop traffic and hit one out of the yard and get their name in the paper the next day. Not the case. He's playing past the baton right here. He's able to get a perfect bunt single down and now sets up and represents the possible tying run.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back standing. First delivery to him on the way. Trey Turner shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Nobody out, runner on first. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Digging in, Adam Eaton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second, there's Cano. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Howie.
Ready once again, Howie Kendrick. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. A ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And it's a base hit, and we are tied here in the 9th. And he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Boy, D-Row, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, Bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Here's the first pitch. Juan Soto comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Now the pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
And he will take strike 3 called. And as big an out as you can ask for there as the winning run stays at third with 2 away now. Standing in now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. The 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And that's over. 2-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
The set and the 2-2. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all even at 6 apiece. We are into extra innings. Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Soto is there, and he has it for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping into the box, Pete Alonzo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1 for count.
Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, J.D. Davis. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he falls behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now here it comes. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
To the plate now, Starlin Castro, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set and the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards catch.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he got him.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Wilmer Defoe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Wilmer Defoe.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. He's set. The 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Will Harris takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching for Washington, number 36, Will Harris.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
He's set and the pitch.
Ball in.
The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here's the pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. That one's in there, 3-1. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Harris. 6'4" right-hander. He's a 9-year major league vet. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Eduardo Nunez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
12, Eduardo Nunez.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
So stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Turner has it. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. Mets strand 1. This game remains tied at 6. Brad Brock takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Brad Brock.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Victor Robles. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Two and 1 the count to Trey Turner.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
1 out, nobody on. Now a bunt attempt here. The 2-2. Fouled off.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 2, Eaton.
At the plate, Adam Eaton. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1-0. Here it is.
2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The set and the 2-0. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Rosario's got it. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Nationals gone in order. We're still tied 6-6. On to the 12th frame in this one. Stepping into the box, Jake Marisnick. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather div you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Fouled away. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now, programming note to pass along. Those of you tuning in to see our afternoon aerobics show Get Fit with Eddie Cram. Unfortunately, due to the length of the game, that show will not be seen today. Ladies, we apologize. So here's Brandon Nimmo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. So now to the plate, Jeff Mcneil. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-0. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonzo.
Stepping in, Pete Alonzo. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Here's the first pitch. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Two and two. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 2-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Here now is Juan Soto. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Has a look. Now the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yanked fouled off to the right. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Will Harris gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mets, 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.